Hi, I'm Annette Bentley Smith. I am a children's book author. I write to entertain, to educate, and to offer a temporary escape into a think outside of the box adventure. And if you've been following me or seeing any of my videos, you'll know that they are mostly done in home. But today I brought my granddaughter and her friends out here to the park. So you will hear children. There's a pool behind me, so you will hear children swimming and everything. Um, but what better backdrop than this? Because I want to talk to you about children and bullying. I was doing some research about bullying, and I found this awesome website called National Voices for Equality, Education, and Enlightenment, NVEEE. It's an awesome website. I encourage you to go check it out. But I want to share some of the bullying statistics with you. If you've also been following me as an author, you know I released in December, I released a children's book called Naira's Bully. And it is inspired by a true story. Um, and if I remember in the end, I will read to you some of the synopsis. But on NVEEE, this is what I found. Some of the things that stuck out to me, I can't read everything to you. I want you to go to the website and check it out. But um, every 7 minutes, a child is bullied. Adult intervention, 4%. Peer intervention, 11%. No intervention, 85%. Now, I'm going to jump down to this one that says American schools harbor approximately 2.1 million bullies, and 2.7 million of their victims, according to Dan Oweus of the National School Safety Center. And if I butchered that name, I'm sorry. Oweus is the last name. But American schools harbor approximately 2.1 million bullies and 2.7 million of their victims. Now let's go back up to the number one statistic, 85% no intervention. And we wonder why there's 2.1 million bullies, because there's no intervention. No intervention. Um, there's another one that sticks out to me, and it bothers me because it also applies to my granddaughter, but it says biracial and multiracial youth are more likely to be victimized than youth who identify with a single race. The character in my book, um, the real girl that my book is inspired by, is biracial. I don't know if that had anything to do with what happened to her last May of 2016, but she is biracial, beautiful girl. And my granddaughter is biracial, so that concerns me as her grandmother. And I'm sure if her parents knew what this statistic was, um, that it would bother them as well. She starts first grade, so she hasn't had a problem that I know of as of yet, but that is a concern to me now that I know this. Um, 86% of students said other kids picking on them, making fun of them, or bullying them causes teenagers to turn to lethal violence in school. It is estimated that 160,000 children miss school every day due to fear or of attack or intimidation by other students. And this comes from the National Education Association. I mean, there are other statistics here. Kids who are obese or have disabilities. Um, there's cyberbullying. There's many, many types of bullying other than being bullied at school. And this hits home with me as well. My sister and I, my oldest sister Carla, and I were bullied when we were young. But it doesn't even compare to what's going on now with kids. Why? Because bullying has gotten so bad that kids are committing suicide. I even have suicide statistics. Um, Suicide remains among the leading causes of death of children under 14. I actually learned of two. Um, this young person who attended Cincinnati's Carson Elementary School hung himself, and the mother blames bullying. I think he was only 8 years old. Um, April 30th of this year, 2017, a young 12-year-old girl by the name of Layla took her life from the effects of bullying. And in most cases, the young people die from hanging. Suicide rates among 10 to 14 years old have grown more than 50% over the last 3 decades, according to the American Association uh, of Suicidology, AAS. So these statistics are pretty serious, guys. And I need your help with getting my book into the schools and into the libraries. I want to be able to donate at least 2 books to the libraries. There are 284 libraries here in Georgia, and I'm blessed to have them in at least 5 of them already. But with your help, if you go to my GoFundMe page, www.gofundme.com slash Mrs. Annie Books. That's GoFundMe.com slash Mrs. Annie Books, and donate and help me get this book into every library and into the media centers of the schools. Will my book stop bullying? No. But is it an added tool to help stop bullying? Yes, it is. You will read in the book where I share some ways to identify whether your child is a bully, or if you are a child looking at this video, it will help you identify whether you are a bully or if you are being bullied. And what I want you to do is talk about it and tell. Even if you're a bully and you want to stop but don't know how, go talk to someone. Don't be afraid to talk to someone. Libraries and schools and bookstores should be saturated with books about bullying. And my goal with your help is to donate at least 2 books, like I said, to all of the libraries here in Georgia. And if my funding is successful and it grows, then my school radius can grow too. Right now it's a 100-mile radius. And with the school out, for the summer, it will be awesome to have this book available in each library and each school. That way, when school starts back, it will be readily available. And I think October is Bullying Awareness Month. So, this will be a great time, for you guys to help me get this book into the libraries and into the schools. The library's funding is so small. So I would like to just be able to donate my books to them. But I can't do it alone. I need you all's help. You can also go to my website at www.mrsanniebooks.com and check out the book trailer, see what it's all about. But I will read you a quick excerpt or a synopsis about Naira's bully, okay? In Naira's bully, first grader Naira becomes the victim of a bully, 5th grader Brooklyn. It all begins on the first day of school at the bus stop. Brooklyn is new in the neighborhood having moved there during the summer. Naira tries to be kind to her, but the new girl instead hurls insults and accusations at her and tries to start fights with her. Days and weeks go by. Brooklyn constantly stays in trouble on the bus, at school, and in the neighborhood. Naira, remembering her mother's encouragement to treat others with kindness, continues to smile and attempt to be nice to her. Despite her and her sister's efforts, Brooklyn has it in for them and remains mean. The girls talk with their parents about Brooklyn. Their parents do research with them on bullying and how to beat bullies without using their fists. They try the tactics on Brooklyn. She soon becomes nicer to them. What they don't realize is that she has something mischievous up her sleeve. One day at school, Brooklyn pretends to want to talk to Naira. They go into a small room, but instead of talking, I'm going to leave it at that. So I would encourage you to check out the book or go to my website and purchase the book, or go to Amazon or Barnes and Noble online and purchase the book and see what happens. Okay? Help me start a campaign called Talk and Tell. I'm not sure the direction I need to go in. Anyone watching this video who are also raising awareness, bullying awareness, I'd like to get together with you to see how we can start a campaign called Talk and Tell to encourage kids, to talk about bullying and not be afraid to tell, okay? And to be able to encourage the bully to talk and tell as well. Bullies are human. They have emotions. They have feelings. There's reasons behind what they do. We hear that it starts at home. Sometimes they're raised up in a very, very good environment, but there's peer pressure. They see other kids doing it. They think it's cool. They think it's okay, but it's not cool, kids. It's not cool and it's not okay. So that's it. I thank you for your time. I'm sorry this video is so long, but I encourage you to please share it with whomever, however, wherever. Make sure it gets around so that I can get these books donated to libraries and schools, and so that we can perhaps lower this no intervention from 85%. We need intervention. We need help from adults, and we need help from peers as well to raise awareness about bullying. Okay, so again, my name is Annette Bentley Smith. I am a children's book author, and I write to educate, to entertain, and to offer a temporary escape into a think outside of the box adventure. And please remember, my books are from my mind to yours. You have a good day. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.